Dear fellow neurologists from around the world, respected representatives to the Council of Delegates of the WFN, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gustavo Roman, Professor of Neurology at Cornell University. I teach neurology to medical students, residents, and fellows, including international scholars. Through successful fundraising and philanthropy, I provide patient care and conduct clinical research at the Alzheimer's and Dementia Center of the Methodist Neurological Institute in Houston, Texas. My involvement with the World Federation of Neurology began more than 20 years ago. In 1993, I designed the logo with the Circle of Willis that identifies our specialty and is used in scarves and ties worldwide. Lord Walton, then president of the WFN, ordered a historical research before he approved the logo. From 1998 to 2000, I served in the education committee appointed by President Toole, and I continued working with the research groups in neuroepidemiology, dementia, tropical neurology, stroke, and the recently created environmental neurology group. For over 15 years, I have been a member of the editorial board of the Journal of the Neurological Sciences, official publication of the WFN. 5 years ago, 2008, I began my 3-year service as elected trustee to the board of directors of the WFN under the current administration. I was re-elected in 2011 for a second consecutive term. Thus, I have participated in all major policy and administrative decisions of the WFN for the past 5 years. My nomination as candidate for president of the WFN has been endorsed by the American Academy of Neurology and the Neurological Association of Colombia, the country where I was born and where I obtained my medical degree. I was raised in a tropical country in Latin America, and I was educated as a neurologist at the Salpêtrière Hospital in Paris, France, and at the University of Vermont in the United States. I have been carrying my reflex hammer since I was a medical student in Colombia in the 1960s, and I have practiced neurology in Colombia and in the United States. My early professional experiences gave me a good background on the diversity of neurological problems around the world. Fluency in Spanish, French, and English, languages spoken by 2 billion persons collectively, has allowed me to communicate with many people and provided an appreciation for their cultural richness. Moreover, the practice of clinical neurology in academic centers and teaching hospitals in Colombia and in the United States, in addition to international research collaboration in many parts of the world as Chief of Neuroepidemiology at the National Institutes of Health, allow me to develop a deeper understanding of the problems confronted by neurologists in many parts of the world. Throughout my career, I have been interested in numerous research topics ranging from tropical neurology, nutritional problems in neurology, neurocysticercosis, and tropical spastic paraparesis due to HTLV1, the first human retroviruses, to the more recent study of 2 modern epidemics, Alzheimer's disease and autism. Very early in life, I learned that education is critical to overcome the limitations imposed by environment and economic restrictions. Increasing the number and the level of education of neurologists worldwide by means of modern communication technologies should result in tangible benefits for the neurological health and for the care of all countries and their peoples. My presidential program can be summarized by the motto, Neurology for the 21st Century. There is a need for widespread use of novel communication technologies, such as telemedicine, cell phones, and tablets, to provide updated neurological education. I would encourage the provision of imaging equipment and clinical neurophysiology facilities in places where neurologists are still deprived of these elements that are critical for the modern practice of neurology. I support the translation of WFN educational materials from English into other languages as a way to disseminate and improve communication among the member societies, trainees, and fellow neurologists throughout the world. I intend to reinforce the African initiative launched by President Ali, as well as the Latin American initiative and the Asia-Oceania initiative of President Haczynski. I will continue and enhance the WFN collaboration with the WHO and with other international neuroscience societies, particularly with neurosurgery specialists, to improve the care of the neurological patient worldwide. This presidential agenda would continue the legacy of my illustrious predecessors and will bring the presence of the WFN to areas of the world where neurology is still a young specialty, as well as countries where neurology has a long and distinguished tradition. Thank you for your attention. For more information, please visit my website at www.profgustavoroman.com. Thank you.